within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk adapter? Or our new 𝖒𝖘 belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards, completely new Munk Customs handguards, included sights. Or our new aluminum 𝖒𝖔𝖓𝖘 grip, yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight emitter for Glock. Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna give away a 𝖒𝖘 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023.
Am I gone now?
Bang.
All right, cool.
This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna
yeah, it is, but
a winner
it's a different
for
camera,
this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information
yeah,
about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. I'm going to see you in 2023. Bye-bye.
Dude, original hustler. It's got Batman on it, right? My wife's got it at we was at our Christmas party at work. She went and the game for it. The game of Dirty Salmon. Yeah, I want that. Appreciate you, man. That's nice.
Birdie,
She wanted to know.
from my hometown, Maastricht.
Like, hell yeah, she's like, I want it.
It's not
Or
the
she would
Norfolk,
think
but as
she's
you
going
see, holiday seasons
She's going
arrive
to
here.
steal it back. Like
Follow me.
renege on me now. I'm keeping it.
So, not trying to outdo Santa Claus, but we as Munk Customs, we have
Caleb
some
said heads
presents
up,
for
he
you
hears
in store.
us. So.
Follow me, show you them.
Caleb hears us somewhere. Guessing we're live, maybe, because I don't see. I guess good thing I didn't say much other than my boss hoodie.
What do we have for you? Until the 31st of January 2023, for each $100 or each €100 you spend on the www.monkcustoms.com, you will receive one unique code. Every €100 or dollar. So you buy for 400, you get 4 unique codes. If you buy for 200, you get 2 unique codes, etc., etc. You will receive this code within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk adapter? Or our new 𝖒𝖘 belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards, completely new Munk Customs handguards, included sights. Or our new aluminum 𝖒𝖔𝖓𝖘 grip, yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight emitter for Glock. Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna give away a 𝖒𝖘 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023 with a bigger bang. This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna pick a winner for this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. Going to see you in 2023. Bye-bye. Hey, Birdie, I'm from my hometown, Maastricht in the Netherlands. It's not the North Pole, but as you see, holiday seasons arrived here too. Follow me. So, not trying to outdo Santa Claus, but we as Munk Customs, we have some exciting presents for you in store. Follow me, show you them. So, let's start. What do we have for you? Until the 31st of January 2023, for each $100 or each €100 you spend on the www.monkcustoms.com, you will receive one unique code. Every €100 or dollar. So you buy for 400, you get 4 unique codes. If you buy for 200, you get 2 unique codes, etc., etc. You will receive this code within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk ham adapter? Or our new MHQ belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards. Completely new Munk Customs handguards. Included sights. Or our new aluminum ESG grip. Yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight ammo for Glock. Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna give away a Neo 1 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023 with a bigger bang. This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna pick a winner for this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. Going to see you in 2023. Bye-bye. Hey, Birdie, I'm from my hometown, Maastricht in the Netherlands. It's not the North Pole, but as you see, holiday seasons arrived here too. Follow me. So, not trying to outdo Santa Claus, but we as Munk Customs, we have some exciting presents for you in store. Follow me, show you them. So, let's start. What do we have for you? Until the 31st of January 2023, for each $100 or each €100 you spend on the www.monkcustoms.com, you will receive one unique code. Every €100 or dollar. So you buy for 400, you get 4 unique codes. If you buy for 200, you get 2 unique codes, etc., etc. You will receive this code within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk ham adapter? Or our new MHQ belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards. Completely new Munk Customs handguards. Included sights. Or our new aluminum ESG grip. Yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight emitter for Glock. Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna give away a 𝖒𝖓𝖚 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023 with a bigger bang. This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna pick a winner for this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. Going to see you in 2023. Bye-bye. Hey, Birdie, I'm from my hometown, Maastricht in the Netherlands. It's not the North Pole, but as you see, holiday seasons arrive there too. Follow me. So, not trying to outdo Santa Claus, but we as Munk Customs, we have some exciting presents for you in store. Follow me, show you them. So, let's start. What do we have for you? Until the 31st of January 2023, for each $100 or each €100 you spend on the www.monkcustoms.com, you will receive one unique code. Every €100 or dollar. So you buy for 400, you get 4 unique codes. If you buy for 200, you get 2 unique codes, etc., etc. You will receive this code within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk ham adapter? Or our new MHQ belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards. Completely new Munk Customs handguards. Included sights. Or our new aluminum ESG grip. Yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight emitter for Glock. Yeah, we're just gonna do. We're gonna give away a Neo 1 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023 with a bigger bang. This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna pick a winner for this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. Gonna see you in 2023. Bye-bye.
Rookie hour over here. Hell no, we don't know what we're doing, but we trying to figure this shit out.
We are on, boys.
It's one of them. How many adults does it take to get the stream started? Yeah.
We have no sound from Fivves.
I'm blinking, so I'm
There we
showing.
go. All right. Fivves says we're good.
There goes the monetization.
I'm Ethan Terrell. I'm the owner of Shotzone Indy. Gonna be having you guys out there in January. We got a lot set up for you.
Let's make sure they heard him real quick, and if they do, then I'll.
That's awkward.
Me.
I just randomly introduced myself with no prompt.
You know, and we're talking about, you know, wanting to do pro stuff, and we can't even get this down right. Get that. Not really. That's my first time, but no, genuinely though. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm Steve. Call sign Steveqb. Play for Team PBZ out of Paducah, Kentucky. I've been kind of a little bit involved in the last few months with the NSL stuff. So any of you new guys, it's like, what is NSL? Well, I guess we'll get to talking about probably a little bit of everything, and you'll probably, you know, NSL is going to be the context. So, you know, I ain't going to spoil it for everybody because there's more guests after us. But hopefully we do have a good time. I know both of these gentlemen, and we seem to vibe pretty well. Looking forward to the events that we're going to be talking about, especially with Ethan in January. We're pumped. And yes, PBZ's playing. I know the Instagram thing. I know what it says. But PBZ is playing in the NSL January event. So as far as I know, it's still.
Nice.
We like to make a fashionably late entrance into everything we do.
Yeah, about half an hour late. Can't hear people, can't see people. That's what we do. Hopefully
We
they can
push
hear
it.
me now. I see buttons
Hopefully
and
they
lights
heard
are
me.
going up and down, so hopefully they can hear me now. But I'll just start rambling. So Ethan, we're coming to your facility.
Yes, sir.
January, the end of January. I believe it's 28th.
28th and 29th.
28th,
You guys will be in there about half a week before that, and then you got the players arriving pretty much the same day that you guys are coming in.
Okay, cool. So what are players going to need to bring and not bring? What are you going to help players out with when they come to the field? Air, BBs,
So,
somewhere to sleep, whatever. What do you have for us?
well, I got the hookups on all that. So I got multiple deals that I worked out for this specific tournament. The hotel room is just a long-standing thing that we have at Shotzone, just to kind of help alleviate the expenses from traveling, because Lord knows everybody travels for Speed Soft. It ain't always in our backyard. So we got $83 for a hotel room, two queens, first come, first serve. Once that's gone, just reach out to me. I got a little bit of pool. I can try to work it with another hotel, but no guarantees on quality. Ain't gonna try to put you in a roach coach, but
Hey.
do what I can.
Yeah.
As far as BBs go, we got $120 for 6 bags of 4,000. So 24,000 BBs. They're 0.25 gram Tipman tracers. That's also first come, first serve. If they run out of stock, there ain't a whole lot that I can do. If you pre-order, you'll at least know beforehand coming in that there's no BBs. But I'm going to do my best to have as much stock on hand come day of, 2 days of.
Cool.
We got air at the facility, so if you need air, we'll be there. It's $10 approximately for all day air per day at the site. Can fill up to 3,000. If really need be, we can go to 4,500, but working on some stuff right now, so 3,000. Just plan for that.
That'll work. 3,000's plenty.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have to fill up every now and then, but 3,000's plenty. Also, everybody in chat, if you could hear me, let me know. Also, this is NSL live chat. Like, you guys, let's get involved. If you guys have something to ask or whatever in chat, ask away. Here's already one big one that we know that's coming, is they're asking if we're going to be playing on air bunkers. That is in the works right now. I believe that's what we will be doing. We will make it work. It's not going to be the exact layout of NSL 2023, but we're going to try to get it as well as possible. And yeah, we're going to play on air bunkers. Air bunkers are cool. We'll make it work. So,
All my teams prefer them.
What's that?
All my teams prefer them.
Yeah. I mean, we do a tournament here on air bunkers. They're cool. So,
I was gonna say, yeah, because either or. I mean, I'd love to see. I mean, Ethan, you know, I'm an advocate for the hard cover, but some of me is like, it's actually be cool shit with the air bunkers.
yeah,
It brings a whole new concept.
Yeah, different style of playing too, for sure.
Yeah, and I think players just want to play. They just want to play. So,
Absolutely.
whatever's. Steve, what do you feel about Shotzone and NSL going there? You've seen NSL at SAC. How do you think it's going to go with what they got there and the teams?
And I think I'm hyped. I think it's going to be like,
They don't have the layout or the roster yet. They only have the first 8.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know.
They don't know the rest.
Oh, they don't know.
So
He
we're
doesn't
already
know.
at the last sign-up spot, gentlemen and ladies, if you are watching. We have, for the lineup, you have the first 8 that I announced earlier on Instagram and Facebook. And then we have PBZ, Jokers Airsoft, East Coast Energy, and Murder Inc. And we are currently filling in the 15th slot. On the wait list for the final bracket is OTM, their second team, and then Off the Grid from New Jersey.
Okay. Cool.
So
yeah, we got some teams signing up. We got a nice little wave of them today. So
yeah.
Yeah. So how are you feeling the competition is going to be, Steve? From what I see on the West Coast, to me, it seems like there's always another team that's winning. It seems like there's always this team wins and this team wins, and you guys win again, then this team. Is that kind of correct to see that the all the teams
I
are
hope
kind
we
of
keep that rhythm going.
I've seen you guys
if
winning
it's not
quite a few,
us, I hope it's at least one of the East Coast teams. Because this is actually like a chance for that little, I don't want to call it the wrong name. I guess the hype that we've been saying, West Coast, East Coast kind of thing. And I think this is actually a spot where we get to meet up with a couple teams from the West Coast, and now we get to really show out. I think this is a good spot. Genuinely, I think it's going to be a hell of a cool turnout. I really do. Especially with some of the names that I'm hearing that's coming. Tacos is coming out of California. He's, talking about Murder Inc. I'm super pumped to play both of them guys. We haven't had the privilege to do so yet,
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a hype event, man. And there's a lot of pressure on this. I know from my perspective as a player, just like, our team, we come up there and did the practice. We want to try to get a little bit of an edge of understanding, and enjoyed it. The 2 days that we was up there and playing and trying to get it in, I do feel. Even with rules and stuff like that, and from my perspective, just from practice. Now, this is going to be my first tournament with this, but I think it felt like we was just playing airsoft. It felt comfortable. It just feels like the same thing, just a little bit different tactics and a different, kind of goal of keeping my eye on, where the flag's at on the field instead of just keep watching if they snagged it yet, Yeah. So just a different little way. So it's going to be pretty interesting for this tournament with our team, because this is new for us. Instead of competing against each other with A and B, now we've collided, and then we're going to be trading out players. So now we have to all lay our trust on all everyone that's out there, offense or defense. So it's we don't get that I want to go that control feeling. I think every player probably experiences that want to go out there and handle it. But I think it's going to be a learning curve for everyone. I think it's going to be really interesting for this next couple of months. Especially it's going to be back-to-back for 2023. We're talking Shotzone in January. We're talking, CIA in February, and Rhode Island, I think, in March. That's listed or something like that. So it's back-to-back, 4-week break in between it for these events. And I don't know how many teams are going to travel for these things. Me and my team have personally whispered about it. What can we do to get to one of these, at least Rhode Island or see, one or the other.
That's one thing, Adam, that a couple of people have asked about is the 3 competition minimum requirements still a thing since we
top 15. Top 15.
Just top 15.
If you're cool enough to go to one event and get top 15, that's all you.
Granted there, I agree with that. But if not, like say for my team, we come in January and we don't travel to Rhode Island or CIA, then we just hope for, in August, I think, the last 15. So it'll be a big break between, January and August that we won't even play it unless we get some scrimmage games here and there, to kind of prepare for that just in case, But for those that are going to travel for it, so
and hopefully, because at our practice we had a few teams there that we held in Indiana. We should have had more, because come NSL, watch what's going to happen. There are going to be teams confused. I don't care how much you watched it on YouTube. I don't care how much you read over the rules. Once you start playing, it's a whole new ballgame. Teams should have been at Indiana the other weekend.
Yep.
That being said, teams should come to Indiana and use this as a glorified practice to at least get familiar with it. Hopefully get somewhere in the mid-range. Then, when they go to Rhode Island or Tampa, they'll have some knowledge. But teams should have been at practice the other weekend. Do you know, Ethan, are you going to hold any practices or any open play NSLs or anything like that?
So I had originally put out a poll in my team captains chat. If you compete at my field and you're a team captain, reach out to the Shotzone webpage or the social media. I'll get you added in. And so right now, as it stands, I wanted to have a minimum 4 teams show up, and right now we're not hitting that. So if we get 4 teams that are interested and commit, then yeah, we'll host another one, and then anybody else that wants to tag in is, you know.
Yeah, and that's kind of on those team captains to take that initiative and do that. If not, come the 28th, 29th, it's going to be a little eye opener.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Now, I should know this. I'm sorry. Usually Friday we do kind of a practice. Have you heard anything about that? Is that something we're running?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't heard if that was a go or no go.
As far as I know, it is.
Okay.
The doors will be open.
Okay. So for any team that's registered, you should be there Friday, because that's just going to be an open NSL practice day. So
I think for us, well, I can't speak for all of my team, but I think generally for me, I probably leave like a Thursday when I get off work or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And come up there and go ahead and be ready for Friday, Saturday. Bounce out on a Sunday, you know, but because I know we need it. I need it, you know what I'm saying, myself as a player, just so I can understand it. I want to know the rules like the back of my hand. So, you know.
Yeah.
Know how to
the 2 major ones, call your hits and don't forget the flag.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I agree with that.
You got those down. That's half the battle.
I'm thinking strategy wise, you know what I mean, how we're mixing up our players and stuff. Like this is going to be, it's going to be a trial run for us, dude. I think a lot of teams, you know what I mean, you know, that's especially collided. You know, I was talking to Fivves the other day, you know, just what this has brought together of different teams that, you know, normally wouldn't have played together. And now they're playing together, and you got A's and B's personally, you know, like my own team joining together. So it's like this, it's evolving in a little bit different way. You know what I mean? And then I kind of wonder what's going to happen, you know, when say somebody only plays one of the events and doesn't play for months on end, you know, how will it affect the team again once they don't, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Fivves said that if you win a tourney, you're pretty much through.
Yeah. That should be pretty close to enough points to get there if you win. So, yeah, my team we're traveling to Indiana, so we'll be there. Then we also got the Sacramento, so we're competing in 2 of them. That should be enough. I would think if your team competes, just kind of doing math in my head real quick, if you compete in 2 events, that should put you pretty close to, unless if you're unfortunately at the bottom on those events, but doing 2 events should be able to get you into the U.S. Championship, so it's going to be cool. But the thing I love about Shotzone, man, they got turf there. We're going to be able to play on some turf, so that's going to be cool. Get to slide a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pretty decent turf. When I was out there, people were sliding pretty good. So, you know, I'm excited about that.
Hard knee pads. Hard knee pads.
Or we overslide into plexi, right?
Yeah.
No, I see that. I see that. So you are saying to bring hard shell knee pads, is what you're saying, Ethan?
Yes, hard knee pads. Hard knee pads, you will slide like nobody's business.
That's what I rock.
Take out bunkers.
Yeah.
I mean, people were sliding. They looked pretty good without pads. I mean, I don't know what they had on underneath, but just regular clothes. They were.
If you got like paintball pants or any of those that have like reinforced knees, HK.
Mr. Bandwagon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you got some of them paintball style pants on.
All those reinforced pants are way good on the turf. Doesn't tear them up because they have the reinforced like nylon on the knees.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything on, like you're gonna get turf burn. That's just part of the factor of it. So please keep that in mind. No cleats. No cleats.
No cleats. Like
you do not need them.
No. I wouldn't think so. You have a pretty good staging area, pretty big, that could hold quite a few teams. Possibly you're talking about putting some people upstairs.
Yep.
Some teams could go up there, but yeah, that's sorry, cold drink. That staging area is pretty big, so should be able to hold a few teams. We're talking about maybe putting some teams outside, which isn't a bad idea since it might be a little warm in there. So.
I think between the mixture of like the warmth of the actual like staging area, and I'm also going to put heaters. So I'm getting a big event tent out back. I'm going to put the vendors out there and any teams that could squeeze in there with them. But between the warmth from the building and then, heaters in that event or the event tent should be way good out there. Honestly, honestly, y'all probably go out there just to get a break from the heat after y'all run around.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Yep, that's where I'll be.
Yep.
So, all right. What about
the vendors?
What's that?
Good place for the vendors.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good spot. What about what do players need food wise, drink wise? Are you going to provide anything like that, or do they need to bring stuff?
So I got my boy Red from Known Enemies. He's going to bring his food truck up. We had it last year. It was a hit. It's got barbecue. Steve, did you eat out of that last year?
I've slept since, bro. I don't.
They had skewers. They had a bunch of different like American-based food, and I'm looking at a pizza truck out front.
That'd be cool. You said my two favorite words, barbecue and pizza. So,
yeah. And obviously DoorDash and everything else delivers there. There's plenty of options in town, your standard options, but there will be pizza and Red's food truck on site.
Cool.
Oh, apparently Roofers had the Fritos nachos, and he said they were.
You know what? I've never had those. That's just where they open the bag and dump it in there, right?
Dude, I heard all sorts of like praise and applaud about the food truck, and it wasn't until like 8:00 that night of the tournament, and I saw Red walking around. I was like, "You got any food left?" He's like, "Nah, bro. I just gave the last of it away." And I was like, "No,
that sucks.
So it's got to be good.
Okay.
We'll have snacks, waters, all that, energy drinks. I know some people dig those, especially in the morning. Those will all be on site. We got the standards as far as like buckings. And then we have some of the others like we obviously will have green gas for the guys that run green gas.
Yeah, that's a good idea good segue for me to go into. For teams, make sure you bring extra pistols. I mean, everybody knows how pistols go down. NSL, you have to have 2 pistols out there. Bring extra guns. The mags are only 200 round limit. So make sure your mags, you don't have the big 250s, all that stuff. Just be prepared. Be prepared. You don't have a whole lot of time in between rounds. So yeah, you're going to have to switch guns, all that stuff. Then when your round's over, then you could go get a bucking from Ethan. But make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you guys have guns. Make sure you guys have bodies and people ready to play. So,
did I mention the ep.6 deal already?
You have not. Let's talk about it.
Hey, all right. So for any of the teams that are registered for Shotzone's tourney with NSL, we have a deal with PTS. You can get ep.6 for $21.60. They're normally $27. Hands down, probably the best mag under 200 rounds. Anybody that runs the ep.1s know just how reliable they are. So just got to reach out to me, get me a number of how many mags you want. As far as day of, it's going to be first come, first serve. I can't place thousands in stock in ep.1s and
Yeah, don't wait last minute. Do not.
No.
For anything. BBs, hotel registration, car rentals, because the airport is about an hour away.
Yep.
There is no Ubers out there. Like, you're going to have to rent a car, all that stuff. Start thinking about that stuff. If teams are coming in together, can we carpool? Can we do, like, just start figuring this stuff out so it's not all last minute. I did have a question in there from Greedy asking about the two, roofers. Somebody asked it. Where'd it go? Yeah, Greedy was asking about two pistols. Yes. It's 5v5. At least two of the players have to be pistols. You could have 5 pistols out there, whatever. If your pistol player gets a penalty and he goes into the penalty box, he's still one of your pistol players that is playing. So you have to have at least 2 pistol players on the field at all time. That's in the penalty box or playing. So make sure you have your pistols ready. But yeah, it's just about being ready. How you feeling, Steve? You ready for this? You good?
I think I'm ready. Nah, man, we ready. I mean, this ain't nothing. It's another day. It's walk in the park.
Yeah.
The way we're gonna try to keep the mentality. So, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast, no matter what.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
You seen how it was in Sacramento, and it's it's a little rushed at times, and there's of course a lot more thought into this than your normal TDM. So, and I mean,
it
will get hectic. Teams will mess up. People just need to stay calm.
I imagine it's gonna be a mess, man. But I think it's it's gonna be a fun time, not only on the field but off the field and outside of shot zone. So gonna be plenty of teams to vibe with and stuff. And I'm sure the hotel's gonna hate us, and so is Wings, etc. Wings, etc. is going to hate us.
They actually have not said a single word about any of the people that come in to compete at the tourneys. They only said nothing but good things, man. So
that's cool. I mean, I vibe with them. They're really cool.
We got a special guest this year that might shake some things up. So.
Wait. Do I know about this guest?
He was in here earlier.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
I'll leave it at that.
I know one is coming. I know Fivves is coming, but I can say that because he said it on my podcast.
Oh, I know. Yeah. When you said in here, I thought you meant like on camera. I got you now. Oh yeah. That will be crazy. That could be crazy.
First of the kind, brother.
Look at Steve.
I'm totally out of the loop,
man.
Oh man, it's cool. It's a
normal
thing, but sorry. Y'all are discussing it in front of me and all these people in the audience here.
Man.
So now we're like, this is one of them. Did you bring enough gum for the entire class situation?
But did you see that Chance Hoffman asked a question about a no stock M4?
I did not see that. Does a no stock M4 count as a pistol? What?
So I know for a fact some OTM guys run that. It's basically just like your standard. Just imagine you just ran a HPA with no just stock. The line, no stock.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
I think we discussed that before. I think if it natively takes like a M4 magazine,
I will get clarification on that, but if I had to guess, I believe it's going to run as an M4.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know pistols, they now take M4 with the adapters and stuff like that, but that's also, a blowback weapon.
Yeah, that's where the native keyword comes in.
Yeah.
It naturally takes it.
So, yeah, I don't know. I will get clarification on that, but I would imagine it's an M4 or a rifle. So that probably will not count as one of your pistols. So, anything else? I mean, what else can we yap about before we bring in some more guests and I got to talk to them and blah? I mean, any secrets? Anything? Well, I know Ethan, he's got a little secret, but...
apparently we have a secret. I ain't got no secret.
All right, HK Army's going to be there.
Boom. Boom.
They said that too quick, too easy. It's got to be lies.
Coming. We got plans. They're talking about a player party that Saturday night. most likely at the hotel because liability, and I don't trust y'all.
Good call. Good call. I mean, I don't.
It's better to put it
mind-
on that hotel.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't wear this cool shirt, you know, for no announcement. I'm glad I got it on. No, but yeah, it's going to be a good time. This is the first of many, and we're gonna, you know, we're gonna do this one big. We're gonna go crazy when it's all over. Have fun. We're gonna have fun during. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, keep good attitudes and just roll with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, guys. I thank you for your time. I'm gonna bounce on, and we gotta talk to a few other teams and stuff like that, and maybe I could talk to Fivves about that rule. Fivves is the one who will know about that rule. So,
one last thing: MJ is illegal in Indiana.
Did you all get that?
Illegal in Indiana.
That's a swap for some.
So
Well, hey, Harold said that you should mention that because it's legal some places, it's illegal some. It is illegal in Indiana. Take that into consideration with whatever you're traveling with. Also, if you're flying, it's still federally illegal. Take that into consideration as well.
y'all are adults.
Have
You make
fun,
your
or
own
somebody goes to
decision,
jail.
but make the right decision.
Yep,
Make the right decision. So,
absolutely.
That's good to talk about, and I would imagine you would want players sober during gameplay. Unfortunately, you can't control what they do after, but I would imagine why they're on your facilities.
Yes, no, none of that. Just because of just liabilities and that kind of stuff. Whatever you do after, like you said, that's completely on your prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just wanted to touch base on that before we took off.
Yeah. Y'all, I mean, you guys are adults. Come on. Respect the place that you're playing on. This is a professional league. Let's start acting like professionals. So, alrighty. Thank you guys for your time, and we're gonna bounce on, and can't wait to see you guys in January.
Appreciate it.
See you then.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Peace.
Deuces. Alrighty. Our next guest. Who is our next guest in the house? I believe we're going with Murder Inc. and OTM. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. I know if you guys could see me. I know. Technology, we're trying to figure this out. We're going to bring on our new guests.
It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later. I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul. My soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling. Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023. It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later. I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul. My soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling. Pennsylvania. It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling.
Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling.
Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling.
Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling.
Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
It's your boy Steveqb. Looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But
boy Steveqb, looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I woke up today, I got a good feeling.
Pennsylvania. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We can't wait to see you guys on the East Coast 2023.
I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
It's your boy Steveqb, looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.
I've been closing blinds and cutting ties with everybody I know. Something tells me it ain't helping up. They come from my soul, my soul. I've been hiding away from myself in my head. But when I
We should be live. We should be live. We're gonna give it a second because you all know how lives go.
Yeah, it takes a second.
So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if we pop up. We tend to get a little bit better. Starts off a little slow, but like a train. Hey, I see all our pretty faces. So we're back. We're back. I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves. Let's start with the OTM boys. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead and start.
I'm OTM Rec. I am co-owner of OTM. We are kind of big team based out of Detroit, Michigan.
You got some players there. You got quite a few players. You got
I mean, we got
25
some
deep.
nice players.
25 deep, huh? Nice.
Yeah, all together with our new prospects. I'm OTM Carnage. I'm also the other co-owner of OTM. Like he said before, we are a 25 deep team from Detroit, Michigan. One of the only ones traveling to my knowledge. We might be one more coming up. Trying to help out that scene a little bit. But yeah, we're the only team out of Detroit. We've been traveling to Shotzone Indy for a while now. So this will be our second time at their inaugural stuff.
Okay. Is that the field you usually travel to, or do you have a field there in Detroit that you guys play at?
No, our field in Detroit's an open play field. It's not really a Steveqb centered field or a Speedsoft centered field or any of that kind of stuff. So we have to travel out. So Indiana being 5 hours from us has been really nice. So it's our regular.
Okay. Okay.
That'll where we go out play open play out in Ohio.
Nice. I know how that goes, and sometimes you guys just want to play on the speed field, and so a little hard. We also are joined by the Grubs. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. Go ahead and you could start, Sweeney.
Yeah, my name is 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖚 or Grubs Airsoft. We're just like a hella small team from Northern California. We like barely have a field that we play at. We just have one in my backyard. Our closest field is like starting to get a speed field, but it's in Reading, so it's like a 3-hour drive, so it's not as bad as you guys, but closest speed field is Sac County, which is about like 7.5 hours
Oh my
away.
gosh, it's that far for you guys? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, after NSL, we were driving until like 3 in the morning. That was rough.
Fun, not fun. Go ahead, Chance. You get to talk to.
I'm James Hoffman. I have Grubs Monkey, and yeah.
Can't really hear you though. There we go. There we go. Get that mic.
I am Grubs Monkey, and like Evan said, it's hard to find places to play around here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I hear you. But you guys were at the first NSL event.
Yes.
You guys did good. So here's my story about you guys. I remember your guys' very first tournament at Syndicate was against us.
Yeah, I remember that too. Exact first game was against you guys.
Yep. And so from there to what you guys did at NSL was night and day. You guys have improved so much. I mean,
Every event we play, we just
I mean, big shout out to Sweeney. He was the MVP for NSL at the event, and walked away with a nice Munk Custom built gun. So yep. So yeah, he's Grubs are putting in work. They're coming up. They're a young team, but unfortunately, yeah, you guys are out there a little ways, so it's hard to get players and get practice time and all that stuff. So just keep doing what you guys are doing and keep growing, and community's out there to help you. So we'll help you however we can.
That's for sure.
So now on the other side of it, we got OTM with 25 guys. They got plenty of guys. You guys are
lot of
rocking,
bodies.
You guys are rocking 2 teams at NSL?
We are.
Okay.
2 teams.
Okay. A and a B, or how are you breaking it up?
The way we've always worked is synergy based. So we don't stack one team full of really good players. We distribute our seasoned players essentially amongst the 2 teams, and then we fill with players that are newer prospects or just really good support players and work really well with each other.
Okay.
Our A team has been set for a really long time. It's kind of been the same since July rec. Am I good in saying that? And then B and C team, which are the other teams we take, have been, we've rotated players in and out depending on who can go and who plays better, who plays more at home together. It's that better, awesome synergy on the field translating from open.
There's most of our team that we don't speak. You won't hear call outs. You just see head nods.
It's so bad sometimes because we will miss things, but the guys really can look at each other and kind of know what we're talking about with being quiet, especially the Snakes and the X players. We've gotten really good at nonverbal communication, so those guys don't have to speak and reveal their position.
Yeah. Sometimes your Snake player won't say nothing, or your dude that's at the 50 or something like that. It's good just to, So head nods, hands, anything like that, or just him
throwing mags at each other.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do.
It breaks tunnel vision sometimes too. That's another reason you'll see some of us chuck mags at each other.
Yeah.
If someone's visioning one.
NSL, you will get tunnel vision. It happens all the time. Well, I mean, any tournaments or play, I mean that's a big thing. So, but do you guys get out a lot and play speed, or are you guys mainly doing a lot of rec?
Our field in their rec play has a speed QB zone.
Oh, okay.
It's just not used. So during open play, we actually get a lot of movement on bunkers. Ours is wood bunkers compared to obviously inflatables, but we have a lot of practice from going to Shotzone on those.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of good, movement on those. A lot of used to doing the speed soft snap shoots and peeking and all that from that area of the field.
Used to be able to play on it.
We used to be able to play with it.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of fun playing on it, doing stuff, but a lot of community drifted away from it. We were trying to bring the community back up, but it slowly died again. But
was stuff just getting too toxic, or
a little bit of both?
Yeah, it's a mixture of it, the wannabe speed softers that want to play against the noobs, the rentals that wants to mag dump, stuff like that.
Yeah,
people that want to learn.
Want to beat on people. With fast guns, all they want to do is just spray somebody. That's not what the sport's really about.
No.
And that people watch mag dumps online and they think that's what this is all about. And then they go and play the format against people that play it and get, smacked because they can't feather, they can't do this, they can't do that. And they just don't like it. So they'll go back to rec play, go stomp out rentals, and then that's their speed soft.
Yeah. And you brought up a good point. And I didn't say it in previous live. No feathering, nothing like that. No ramping, no 2 fingers in NSL. It's your traditional 1 pull. And everybody knows what that is. It's 1 pull, 1 shot. So, but that brings up, a good thing to talk about. I mean, unfortunately, that's what everybody likes to watch online and all the mag dumps and fights. But that's a very small part of what our sport is. That's the toxic people.
That's the sad reality of what people think it is, though, and that's the part that saddens me inside.
Mm-hmm.
Watching kids try and do that, and that's the reason they go out and get a polar star for Christmas.
Yeah. NSL, you can't even shoot somebody in the back of the head intentionally. Now, if you come around a bunker and you shoot them, and that's what you hit, yeah. But NSL, it will be unsportsmanlike conduct if you come around purposely.
I didn't know that.
Yep. We don't do that. You come around on him, shoot him in the butt, whatever. But like if you come around a bunker and that's all that you're gonna shoot is his head, shoot it.
Or if it's quick, like there was no like real aiming.
Yeah.
There was just a snap shoot,
Yeah.
you know, flinch.
Yeah.
That's not
But,
going to be okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
if you flank around the whole side and purposely come up behind them, as much as I love that stuff, you know, when it's when it's in a sport,
I was under a different impression and worried that it's like I just flinch because I missed somebody and nail him in the mask.
No, that's all. Headshots are fine. It's when it's intentional.
Yeah, it's when I'm like I'm running up behind you, just spraying the back of your head.
Disrespect the player, stuff like that. So, so let's go to the Grubs here real quick. So you guys are not participating in NSL this year.
No.
I do want to throw out. I'm pretty stoked about this. That little dude up there, 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖈, Tacos. We picked him up for NSL, so he will be traveling with us. He will be playing NSL for Tacos for 2023. Who knows what happens after that? We're not trying to break up the Grubs, nothing like that. We just want to give the man the opportunity to play. If he's not going to play, we're going to reach out and try to grab him. So yes, 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖈 is going to be on Tacos for 2023. But are you guys planning on playing any events or anything like that?
Yeah, any event we can make it to, any syndicate event, Steveqb event, anything that's happening around Sacramento or Redding, we'll be there for sure.
Nice.
Also, like, it's a huge honor to play with you guys. Like, the first team we ever played was Tacos. That's just, like, awesome that I get to play for you guys now. Like, I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, honestly, I swear, goosebumps right now because, like, this is what we need right here. This is the future of the sport. Like, the Grubs, I mean, you know, we're playing indoors and blah, 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 and nice conditions. These guys, they're outdoors in their backyard, you know, doing what they can to keep playing the sport, and they're the future. These younger teams that are brand new, and I'm not going to lie, they came out, NSL, so their first tournament was against us. NSL, their first game was against the Munk team from Europe.
Not good.
Come on.
Ow.
Come on.
It was Monk and then Monastery and then it was Murder, I think, right? Like all in a row. It was pretty tough.
And the beautiful thing, you never heard a complaint out of Grubs. You never heard any issues. Like that's beautiful. That's what we need, and just keep doing what you guys are doing. And like I said, I mean, we're here to help you. Tacos are here to help you. You know how it goes. Like
yeah, everybody helps us. Like the community that we always like. Everybody at all the tournaments is always so nice to us. Like I really appreciate the community and ourselves. Like
yeah,
really solid community for sure.
No, it's cool. Like you know, you need something, you need tracers. Like we're trying to find stuff, and yeah. So
dude, we had so many broken guns in NSL. We brought 8 guns and probably had 2 in the end. Like.
Oh, that sounds
everyone
like
was
us.
giving us their guns. I probably
you guys were running to the counter to buy stuff and parts and this and that. I mean, your dad it's your dad, right, 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖈, that ended up even playing? Yeah. Because you guys came to NSL with 5 players, which...
not a good idea. Don't do that.
No.
You need more.
No. So, OTM, you guys will be plenty good with your 25. Don't worry. But yeah, you're going to want to come with probably about 8 players, so...
I mean,
I think that's what we got
substitute
slated.
other teams too.
Yeah, we've subbed into other teams
to help them out. Like when their players were down, we had extra sub. We would like take
Ethan
them.
Ethan can contest to this. We have grabbed guns out of our stash for players on the field that have broken their stuff and just been like, go, play.
Oh,
I gave them my year-old to just take
it.
NSL, it breaks.
With pistols. I mean, pistols go down all the time. So you'll see people
from the
sideline just, here, take my pistol. Blah, blah, blah.
I think we're running like what? We have like 12 high capos going.
Okay.
We had mine 13.
We
building a whole nother one already.
We have a sponsor that helps us build high kappas, heavy metal kappa.
Okay.
Awesome dude.
In LA that helps us with the parts.
LA's done a lot for us. We have a lot of ability to build those because of how often they break.
Yeah, you guys I looked did a little research. Looks like you guys got what, Bunker Kings, LA Kappa, KOA Custom, and Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal and Carnage.
Okay, so you guys got a little help. That's always good. That's what we need too in this sport. And oh, cool. My wife is calling me. Nope, I'm not talking to you, girl.
Doghouse.
Yeah. No, we need sponsors, and we need to start doing getting help, especially if we're going to start traveling, because traveling's expensive, and hopefully we could start getting these sponsors to help with traveling and paying for a few things here and there. I mean, free stuff's always cool, but the money helps with traveling.
The travel
and stuff
bill.
like that. Yeah,
The travel
'cause
bill.
It gets expensive.
Man, it really does. Mostly with where we want to go next. Ooh.
Where you want to go?
Well, heading Cali. We want to head
We
over
want to
to your
hit Cali
territory.
up. We're gonna go
We
out.
want to go to Florida to see our buddy Curly. He's one
Inyo
of
too
the
for
owners at
CSLs.
CIA.
Okay.
One of the guys we ran with up here at Motor City. He moved down to Florida and started CIA.
Cool.
So,
Yeah,
So-
so
I'm excited to try
traveling.
some of these fields, especially the stuff that you guys got on the East Coast. I'm excited to try this stuff.
there's a lot of good ones over here. There's a lot of good.
What about you,
Hey.
Chance? You're not saying very much. How you feeling about this? How do you feel your NSL experience went?
Well, it was actually my second tournament I've ever been in for Airsoft.
Can't really hear you.
Yeah, still your volume's pretty low.
All right, how about this?
There you
That's
go.
better.
All right. Yeah, well, the NSL tournament was my
Oh, you're
second.
quiet again.
Man, you're gonna have to put that mic like in your mouth. Just chew on it. There you go.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Here we go.
All right, yeah, the NSL tournament was actually my second tournament I've ever played in for Airsoft.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how do you think it went from your first to second?
Oh god, it was way better than my first one.
What was
My first one, I didn't even have a jersey. I was just rocking camo gear.
There you go. Hey, rock whatever you got. Rock whatever you got.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
my AG was busted and shooting like at 150 FPS with .2s.
Yeah, that first event was tough.
So
For sure.
I'm glad you see, this is why I have you talk, because you remind me about stuff. So he reminded me about two things that I want to try to throw out to everybody. One thing he mentioned, not having a jersey. NSL, you don't have to be exactly the same, but you have to wear like items. Like say if you don't have green and black HK jerseys, everybody in black and somewhat matching. And you will need some kind of identification on there, like a number, something like that. So that way the refs know who's committing penalties and all that stuff. And another thing he brought up is FPS. NSL joules are 0.9 to 1.1. So that's the range you got to be in. So
What the drop some of my FPS. Do a spring change.
there you go.
Bringing the AEG down.
There you go. Whatever you got. Whatever you got. So yeah.
Did you do it now?
This thing's at 1.1. I think that's okay.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I have it locked.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to get my medal.
Yeah.
So 25 people. Holy crap.
Wrangling cats.
Yeah.
Wrangling
Yeah, how
cats.
did you guys even get 25 people? That is so many.
We did a lot of recruitment when we were really small, and we have players that go off for college that we have in the summer, and we have some players that we have year round, and we also have some prospects as we started, as we built bigger and we got the ability to do 3 teams. We got a few more prospects so we could train some of the local population that wanted it, that didn't just want to sit there and mag dump people. We got the people that wanted to get better and do this in a tournament level. So we took them and we really taken them under our wing and got them into a spot where they're awesome. And if you do their year to date or 6 months to date since they've been with us, it's just a night and day change. It's awesome to see. And we got that big because we really liked the community that was around us and a lot of people that were with us. We wanted to give them a chance. And the best way to do that is get them on the team, get them in tournaments, and see what they can do.
So
There's one member, it was his very first tournament. Man, he put some real good work up. I will give him that.
We do a lot of.
He's ready to go for his second one already. He's coming.
We
straight from
emphasize
NSL.
like being able to train at home because there's a lot you can do with an airsoft gun without shooting and sitting at your house. And it's amazing how these players sit there all day and night when they've got nothing better to do than sit on their computer. And instead of sitting on their computer or their video game console or watching TV, they're in a door wall practicing peeking. And I see them a week later and they've got a camera and everything to see how much of their body's showing.
Yeah.
And they come back a week later, and they're out shooting me, who's been playing since I was 11 and Speedsoft for 3 years.
Yeah.
Hey, let's be honest. Anybody
Crazy.
can outshoot you. The kid with
Oh,
a brand new
shut it.
Polar Star can do it.
Shut it.
Burn. No.
I run around my house with this thing, just like running around doorways. That's like, I don't know, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. And
And
Yeah,
if you're
definitely
training,
makes you better,
man,
like-
it just gets you so much better. Like I
it
was
gets
saying,
you
you
like
put
comfortable holding your gun too.
everybody's got a phone on them. Lean your phone up 5-10 feet away from the door wall, straight on with it.
Use
and peek
mirrors
that
or
door
glass
wall.
too.
Yeah, peek your door wall. Your phone shows you what's
I'm
showing.
taking notes right now.
Yeah.
Phone shows
also,
you.
Peeking
I'm
into
like the
mirrors,
coach for us.
Peeking like into a mirror is really good. Like if you've got a doorway and then a mirror on a wall, like far ahead of you, because you can see if you're aiming at yourself, you can see like
Correct.
what you're gonna hit.
We also play the bottle game. Bottle game is fun.
Oh no, I
Bottle
love that
game is where we have people either at home or when we're at the field. You set a bottle 10-15 feet away, and you go against somebody, and there's somebody on the other side of you, somebody here, and you peek shot one first person to hit it wins. And you switch.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to practice airsoft. Just sitting somewhere and just like snapshotting over and over. Before NSL, like that's just what I would do every day. I'd get home and I'd just take a speed loader out to the field and I'd just practice snapshotting for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like it just makes you so much better, comfortable with your gun, makes you hit targets. Like
And
I
that's
do that whenever I build a new gun.
That's what a lot of teams need to start doing, because you get out to your field and everybody, let's play 5v5, and it's cool and whatever, you get some cardio, but man, have you ever just sat there and tried to do reloads and oh, you know what, my mags go in my pouches this way instead of that way, and just
We emphasize that.
the little stuff that teams need to do and work on. Like airsoft is so mental.
Much more.
There's such a mental part of the game too. Knowing the field, communication, and there's just so much more to it. Like
there's just so much going on in the game too.
yeah, and
Yeah, there's lots to keep track of.
and with NSL, I mean, so you guys Grubs played in NSL. Go ahead and
It's
talk
our
about
first
how
one.
much different that is from your standard Speedsoft tournament. Just your 5v5 TDM compared to NSL.
Yeah, well, like the main difference obviously is the flag. Like there's nothing has to do with kills. There was probably like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 different times or I remember one time for sure when we played against ROK, is ROK pushed all the way up to R50, like their entire team. And I was sitting at the plexi and I saw that and I just ran to the wall. Didn't even kill anyone. We got a snatch. Like it doesn't matter about kills. You have to get the flag. You have to get the snatches. It's like not important at all. Kills don't matter.
Yep.
People just don't understand that too. Like everybody keeps saying it, but
Well,
like
how-
it's
how many
really
times
true.
did
I'm
you
playing
see
Snake now.
the defensive team run past a flag just to go get kills? Literally, almost step on the flag, and you just get tunnel vision. It happens. That's where
Yeah, a
we
bunch
need
of
to get
different
experience
times,
at
like-
NSL is the flag. That's all that matters is the flag.
You can't score without the flag. Like even if you kill the whole team in the first 10 seconds, if you lose the flag or one of your teammates dies with the flag and you don't get it, that's it. Like you didn't score. That match didn't even matter. That round doesn't count. And you lost a try too. Like it's not good.
Yeah, and
And there was so many different times too. Like the Grubs would get so tunnel visioned. I think there was like 8 different times when one of our players was standing on the flag and didn't pick it up, and ended up
that's not
winning
just you.
winning the
That's-
round and just
that's
not
everybody.
scoring.
That's everybody. That's not just Grubs. That's
Yeah.
I mean, how many times did teams start with no flag? With
Oh
the
my
flag
God,
just
so
sitting
many
there?
times
So-
against us. We did it too.
It-
Monastery team even did
Yeah.
it. Like it happens.
So everybody that's listening in chat, OTM, everybody, the flag will most likely be placed at the 50 in between rounds. It's up to you to be like, oh, we're on offense, let's go grab that flag. Because if not, just round over. And that happened so much.
Hey,
And
Ethan knows how much we love our flag.
I'm gonna say this. Hopefully, Ethan, you are listening. Bring flag back. I miss it. I miss my flag.
We
Bring
came
it
from a
back.
Steveqb background, so we love the flag. He usually does something called paint soft for anybody who hasn't played Shotzone. And it doesn't have a flag, and we have a 50 for no reason. Is what we feel like. But we love Ethan. It's just funny. We have no flag.
No. You don't love Ethan. He took my ideal with the Euro shotgun. He took my flag away, and I'm still waiting on my #1 player hoodie from him.
Ethan,
Ethan, we have requests.
come on, slacking, bro. Slacking.
Ethan, step it up, buddy.
So
No, Ethan's awesome.
I love
Ethan
Ethan
runs
with a
an
passion.
awesome field. Like, if you have never been to Shotzone, you're just tuning in because you know NSL, make your way to Shotzone. Seriously, it's an awesome field. You get to play on turf and inflatables. There's nothing like it anywhere else.
Oh, it brings back
promise
painful
you.
memories.
I promise you.
it's a nice facility. I was there. What was it? 2 weekends ago now, and it's nice. It's nice. He's got it set up good. It's cool. It's cool.
It's definitely our favorite. We've been to quite a few fields now.
Yeah.
Still one of our favorites.
Hey, I still want to get on SS's airsoft.
Yeah, we went
I
to
will
SS
go back
and
out
get
there
on their
just
field.
to
We
get
were
on
so
that
sad.
That field was beautiful, and I will touch it.
So OTM, do you guys have any questions about NSL? Like anything? I mean,
it's just different for us. So there's a lot of like specifics we don't know yet. We have a team party coming up where we're gonna watch a bunch of NSL footage because that's what we do. We're way more into like the reviewment and like paying attention, creating plays, stuff like that. That's what we do for things. So we have to watch a lot of the footage. A lot of the rule clarifications I've been getting just from the rule page online and basic, people talking that have been to the practice with you and Ethan.
Yeah.
Just to clarify a few things.
yeah. So
I don't know if Zach has anything.
yeah,
Correct.
and that's for anybody. Anybody in chat, they could ask away. You guys can ask away because there's a lot of stuff like the buzzers. The buzzers are big things people don't know about or can't figure out, or because that's a whole new side to the game. And offense, defense. What's this? We start with the flag. What's going on? Zone 1, zone 2s. What? So, yeah. For anybody, I mean, I could sit here and go over the rules and talk about it for about 3 hours. But it'd be better
There's
if
a lot to
anybody
go
had
over
any
with
Is
that.
there
anything like that.
is there a gas mag limit? 'Cause I know there's a cap limit.
No, there's
That's
no,
just on the ammo count.
There's no mag limit. You could go out there with 50 of them if you wanted it, just as long as it's not over 200. 200
I'm
rounds.
gonna
Sorry.
run all 30 gas mags.
Bring it.
I'm gonna
No.
start chucking them like
No.
they're friggin' weights.
That's expensive. No.
What about you?
I don't
Grubs?
use them.
What do you guys got? What do you think the new teams that haven't experienced NSL? What do you think? What advice can you
Any
give them?
tips? Yeah.
Just go over the rules a bunch before you actually get on the field. Like the weeks leading up to it, just read the rules over and over. There's new stuff that you'll notice every single time. Watch the streams. I think I watched the Real Strike Arena or the Real Strike Cup tournament a couple times. That was good. Definitely watch the European streams because in the US, like we didn't know what we were doing, so it's definitely not a very good example. Like just watch the Europeans that actually know like how to play it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, just start practicing the format too, and like with the flag, the attacking defense. Like y'all have a huge team, you can do that super easily. It was a pretty big struggle for the Grubs to practice NSL because we only have 5. There's nobody in our area that we can play against. So like we would just keep playing against each other, just practicing like normal. But with 20 people or an actual team that can play against each other, just practice it. Like when you finish the round, start running to the wall, start getting used to that. Start getting used to finding the flag at the end of the round when you get all the kills. Start getting used to like making sure you actually have the flag. And the penalties, like just be wary. They're intense. Super intense. I think they're gonna be a little bit less intense in 2023. I think I saw a rule change on that, but like at our event that we played, you get shot in the backpack and that's a penalty. You get shot in the belt, that's a penalty. Anything is a penalty. I think it's a little bit different now, but it's still intense.
Yeah, so the refs are still going to come after people, and it's if you get a penalty, you're going to get a penalty. Don't get discouraged. We're not like the refs aren't coming after you guys. Oh, you're cheating. Crap happens. People
it's
get
part
shot
of
in
the
the
game.
backpacks, the belts, all kinds of stuff. Refs even make mistakes, and so what? If a ref comes up and touches you, there's a penalty. You're going to the penalty box. Just go. They'll talk about it after. It's going to happen. I'm playing. This is going to be my only event that I'm playing. I'm going to be playing in in Indiana, I'm probably going to get a penalty. Almost everybody gets penalties. It's going to happen. Don't freak out.
Yeah, everybody gets
You
penalties.
will
It's
send
part
those
of
inflatables flying.
What's that?
Be careful. You will send them inflatables flying. I have seen that before.
Yeah, if you're new to Shotzone, be very careful about the inflatables, because if you touch these, because they're not anchored, if you touch these, they're just on a weighted like PVC. If you touch these things, man, they go flying.
Yeah.
And like people that have played at paintball courses are coming over from NXL. These things, you can't step on them. You can't step on them and keep them there. No, if you do that, these things are going to go flying. We've seen people kick them across the field because they didn't know. So that's our tip for Shotzone.
Watch a player get smoked by it.
Yeah. Watch footage of Shotzone too, just like they're telling us of NSL. If you've never been to Shotzone, watch some footage. Ethan's been great about live streaming and recording everything. You can see people make mistakes very easily. Even my team, you can see them make a million mistakes about these bunkers, about the way they play, about the movement of the field. It's different every time. If you watch streams, you can kind of see the flow.
Yeah. Yeah. And Predator, he brings up a good point in chat about start getting some conditioning. You guys are playing for 15 minutes, and that's, it could be a lot of quick ones. It could be one long one. But playing for 15 minutes, it will get you winded, especially how much sprinting you got to do. Like 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖈 was saying, getting used to running to the wall, because once you kill all 5, you got 3 seconds to offense, defense, whatever, run to the wall, find the flag. So you're sprinting a lot.
3 seconds?
3 seconds. 3 seconds. So
don't drop the flag, G.
So that
I ain't the flag runner. Who do you think I am?
So that's one of the things with the buzzer. As soon as you kill all 5 defense, they're hitting a buzzer. You have 3 seconds from there to get as many points as you can running through the zones and trying to hang the flag on their side. 3 seconds.
Oh, so it's not 3 seconds to be back on your bunker.
No.
That's what okay.
So you're on offense. Say I'm playing offense. I got the flag. I shoot the 5th person on defense. They're hitting their buzzer. From there, I have 3 seconds to run my ass as far as I can on their side, and try to get a flag hang.
I'll be a flag runner.
So it's kind of like I explain it at like football a lot. So when they hit that buzzer, you have 3 seconds to go score a touchdown. Same thing if you're on defense. If I'm playing defense and I shoot the last offensive player, they're hitting the buzzer. I have 3 seconds to find that flag. So hopefully my team already knows where it's at. But you'll see on all the live streams, that's why players are running around looking on the ground all stupid at the end of each round, because they're looking for that.
Do you need the buzzer? Do you need the buzzer to just grab the flag if I'm defense and I see it?
Say that
next
again?
to me in 50. If I'm in 50 and the last dude's in their back zone and I just grab the flag at 50.
Yeah, if you're on defense, if you see that flag,
grab it. It's a snatch.
If I grab it and just hold it up, even if I get shot afterwards, it's game.
Once you touch that, round's over.
Okay.
And then
just clarifying, I read that in the rules, but that made it sound different.
Nope, that's the end of the round. That's you get in an interception, and the round's over. You guys are now going to be on offense.
Okay. How many rounds do you have on offense and on defense in a row?
So you get 3 tries. So kind of like football: first down, second down, third down. You get 3 tries. If you don't get it in the 3 tries, then it switches possession. Unless if they get an interception or there's some kind of major penalty that makes you guys switch. Normally, 3 tries is what you get. So, but yeah, getting in shape is a big one. Running to the wall. I would suggest for teams that haven't played to be there Friday. Friday is going to be an all-day event where it's just going to be an open NSL play. So
any of you OTM members hiding in chat, get work off.
I'm already gonna request.
You heard that from the man who plays this and the 2 that have played this. Get Friday off.
I will call right now and get that.
Yeah, I think that Friday before the last US event was like super important. Like we learned so much.
We missed the practice too. We missed the practice too. So we gotta. You
guys have to show up. It's like it's not as intense. Like so, we're not like hurry. Like come Saturday and Sunday.
You should be.
Saturday
you
100%
should be
fast, but we just want to get you guys familiar with the format and just let you know, hey, it's going to be a lot quicker once you guys start playing.
Yeah. Friday, like if you're there, I would love you to run us. Whoever's played this before, run us like it is, man. Don't sugarcoat us. Don't give us time. run it.
We can do
'Cause
that.
we need that. We need to see exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Because we're going back to the hotel, we're watching footage, and we're planning.
Yeah. You also got to be
As
careful
anybody.
though. It is a Friday. It's not tournament time yet, so you don't want to break your guns, break your body.
Of course.
So, but you definitely want to figure it out. So, for sure.
Mine breaks. It breaks.
We have subs. We have subs.
Breaks.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So,
Hey, it won't be the first time I threw a high capo in the tournament.
Oh,
I dropped all my gear
oh
when that
yeah,
high
Rec,
capo went down.
Rec, your gun has to stay with you. You can't drop it.
well, no, you can. You can.
Oh, that changed?
Yeah,
In the rule
no.
book, it says that you can't
So-
drop any of your kit.
So you can't drop your gun in front of like the breakout wall. The reason for that is because say
Tripping hazard.
if somebody's trying to make that 3-second run and there's a gun there, like if you're in the snake or something and your gun goes down and you got the flag, yeah, you can put your gun down.
Dip it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, because like my guys, if they're the flag, sometimes the flag runner will get in a spot where just drop gear, run.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where I wanted to know.
Yeah. If I want to put it down in like a running lane that somebody might come running through or something, or be careful if you're at home and your gun goes down where you put it. But
Yep.
you know,
Heard.
so as long as it's not a tripping hazard, and that's just some of the
Kick it into the side of the bunker, Rec.
Wait, what? Repeat yourself?
But
Kick
we're
it into the side of the
also
bunker.
going to work with people
Oh, you're
too.
making
Like we're not going to be like so harsh. Like we're going to work with people and stuff like that. So
All right, cool. That was more of a question for us because I saw that in the rule book and it's like, okay, if a gun goes down, I've just got to hold this thing.
no,
Dead weight.
you can put
Cool.
it down. Now,
Awesome.
if I'm wrong about anything, I'm sorry, but I
We'll
know-
find out, right? Hey,
Don't be like,
no one
"Ah, he
find out
said
by
I can
going
put
to
it
the
down."
box.
But no, as far as I know, I'm pretty 99% sure you can.
Okay.
So, somebody's asking, can we run GoPros? GoPros, we can run Friday.
Yeah.
Friday are okay. Come Saturday, Sunday, no GoPros. So
Pull them all off.
I know. We all like that stuff.
Oh, we can't run GoPros first?
Nope. Got to take all your camera equipment off.
Oh, my little brother's even in chat. Oh. So. Oh.
Yeah, wait, why is there a rule about no GoPros? I think somebody explained it to me. I don't remember what they said though.
A lot of
Was
it.
like,
A lot of it comes down to we're just not mature enough to do that yet, because there's always, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, NSL has the best refs in the game, but there's still always stuff going on, and there's always gonna be somebody in there who's gonna be posting stuff and bashing this and bashing that, and we're not gonna do that. We don't want. We know stuff's going to happen. We know people aren't perfect. We know refs aren't perfect. We know players aren't going to call their hits. We're going to do our best to eliminate that. But then we also don't need stuff, out there being like, look at me, I shot this guy
Toxic
3 times."
online.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
Toxicity online.
yeah,
Kill it.
yeah. NSL is trying to be the professional league out there. We're trying to, act professional. Everything from refs, organizations, players. That's I don't know if you guys heard. Did I say that in the last one or this one, where you can't shoot somebody in the back of the head? Okay,
You
so
said that
I
this
don't even
one.
know what's going on, but yeah, I mean, just stuff like that. Like we're just trying to be professional. We don't want no drama. We don't want nothing out there. We know stuff's gonna happen, but we're trying to be professional. There's no get the fuck outs. You won't hear that at NSL. You'll hear little stuff, but the refs will keep players in check. There's no arguing. I know you guys got 25 players on your team, so guess what? Only 2 of those 25 players are going to be able to talk to the refs. That's the captains of each team. So they'll penalize players for coming up and being like, meh. So
Yeah, also if you're trying to contest the play, like if you think a ref made the wrong call or something like that, like definitely don't talk to them during the game and after the game. When you come up to the head ref, just be calm. Don't be like, oh, look, you made the wrong call here. I can't fucking believe it. What are you doing? Like, it happened to me. I was doing a sweep, and then they thought I got shot. I didn't. I went up and talked to the ref, and the play got overturned. But, like, you just have to be calm when you're talking to the ref. Just be chill. Like,
and that's the thing. Like,
yeah.
they don't just call penalties and that's it. Like, they discuss it after, so it's not like what the refs say it goes. Like, they'll give you a chance to plead, and they'll talk with the other refs, and whatever happens, happens. what I would suggest is if it's a close enough play to be a trade, even if you don't know, you're like, he didn't hit me, I would suggest going out. Like, say if you run up on somebody on plexi and blah, blah, and it's that close.
Yeah,
Because
just
a
go out.
lot of times it's so close that, yes, it was probably a trade. So they're just going to call a trade, and if you don't call it, I would say, just err on the side of caution. So
Yeah, because the penalties will just kill you. Like, if you get a penalty, it's just like you're gonna lose the next round. It's so hard.
yeah,
Super
for sure.
tough.
So
Because what? It's 2 players in the box at minimum.
for
One.
penalty,
Yeah.
however many penalties you get, you could have 5 people over there. So however many penalties you get, your players will be over there. I know my team, they started a few games with 2 players. So
Yeah, I think we started a couple with 3 too.
yeah, it's
What's the
gonna
minimum?
happen. It's gonna be every single team. Like, it's gonna happen. Until players can be 100% honest and we could all call our hits, which will never happen, we're gonna have refs out there making calls. So
Me on the field. I think I still have that footage.
What?
Oh.
Cut out the beginning.
Yeah, the match we played against each other, OTMA versus
Oh,
OTMP, when
God.
I had to play 5v1.
Yep.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah,
You
we
were
were
the
messing
one?
around, and A caught a bunch of penalties against B or C because we were messing around.
We're just messing around. Like, when we play each other, we mess around for a little bit, have a little fun, make it a little entertainment. Yeah, we caught a bunch of penalties, and it was a 1v5. That was not fun.
no, that
You
doesn't
should've just-
doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun.
Oh,
I was not throwing towel. I was.
you
gonna
should have.
take it.
You should
I
have.
was gonna take it. I don't care. I took 2 of you guys out on that rundown.
You did.
I don't care.
You did, and then got smacked by 3.
So OTM, what's your guys' plan for NSL? Are you guys just doing the Indiana trip, or are you guys trying to travel? Maybe one team.
It kind of depends for us. It depends what we can pull off because Florida, even though we love to go down there, that's a lot of cash for us.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
is very hard to deal. California is even harder, and Extreme is 8 hours away, so that's probably the closest one for the second because we have to keep. We pretty much can only do one Florida trip right now with the money we're going to have available
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
So since the finals are down there, I believe.
Finals are going to be in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. Then maybe we can make CIA.
Yeah.
That changes things. I thought CIA was hosting the finals. So I'm incorrect.
Last that I seen, it was Rhode Island. So once again, I'm a dork and I could be completely wrong, but
Same.
should be Rhode
Same.
Island. So yeah.
I could be completely wrong.
And I don't know if you guys know, top 15 out of every competing team goes to the U.S. Championship or are invited to the U.S. Championship, which is in Rhode Island. So, you guys place well enough in Indiana. That could possibly be the only event that you guys have to do. Then go to the championship in June, I think it is. So,
Why does the season end so late? That was a question I had too.
late? Is that
Or early, I'm sorry. Early.
So a lot of that is because the European teams are running their stuff at the same time, and so they're flying their refs over. So we have to, do the dates, to coincide with their dates. Also, with the championship, so we have a U.S. championship. The top 3 teams from there are invited to go to Netherlands. So
Does that
I know
include
what
any
I'm
help?
shooting for.
Does that include any help from the league?
So if I'm not mistaken, if you are the number 1 team in the U.S., I believe that your flight is getting paid for to go over there. I believe. I'm probably wrong, but there will be help to get the number 1 team over there.
Now, I got a question.
Yeah, I got an answer.
So in this tournament, what's the point system works like?
Are you talking about like overall standings or?
Yes, like overall standings.
I'm gonna do my best to guess. First place gets 300 points. Second place 200. Third 100. 75. Then a few 50s in there.
Okay.
And so whatever you get from Indiana added with, if you make other events, say you get first place, you get 300 points and you don't go to any other event. If your 300 points is enough to be the top 15, you're moving on. So
Perfect.
if
Yeah,
that
we're
makes
new to
sense.
all this.
Oh,
We're new to all of this.
I try to do this for my job, and I'm still new and confused to what's going on and learning every day. We also have Nations Cup. I don't know if you guys know about that. That is where we are taking some of the best players from the U.S. and making a Team USA to go over, and we'll be going against Team Netherlands, Team Germany, whoever can show up. Team Spain was there, Team France last year. We need a USA team there, so
That sounds.
I need to start working on that
Hope
too.
to see one of the OTM members going.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
shoot for it. I would shoot for it.
And that's the thing is no more than 3 players from the same team. So like, say my team,
Yeah.
you know, we can't take five tacos. you
Well,
know.
yeah, that yeah.
So yeah, and we're looking to do.
Well, you
that,
need
so
subs. That's all I'm hearing. You need subs.
I would like to get about 12 players over there, and that would be an awesome trip. So I was there last year doing the commentary, and it was amazing. But we need a Team USA there. So Chance, get ready.
USA.
Yeah, like, bro, they played the national anthems for the countries, and it wasn't even my country, but I had goosebumps. It was freaking awesome, like, to see where we're heading. Like, we're at events where they're playing national anthems now. Like, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
But I think if you guys don't have anything else,
Nope.
I'm gonna move on because I got Panda here, and I want to get to my next guest and eat my Panda Express. But
There you go, man.
well, yeah, just reach out wherever you can, whoever you can. We're all here to help. If you guys have any questions, I would be there Friday.
Bring any monk
Alright.
stuff down with you?
What's that?
Bring any monk stuff down with you?
There might be some stuff there. There might be some stuff there.
They're gonna be, a nice black metal Euro grip with no bulge coming down.
There might be some stuff there. We
Might be.
might.
Hey, I might have to pick it up because I want one.
What about you, Grubs and Mr. Talkative Chance? You guys got anything to end it with?
No, not really.
You excited?
Nah.
You excited, Sweeney?
I'm excited.
All right, let's go, bro.
I'm just excited to see all the fields too. Like, I just want to explore.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about this is, people getting. I don't know. Did you guys hear that?
Yep. I heard it.
What?
Heard that too.
I think that's my wife yelling at Sweeney. Yep,
I
that's my
can't
wife.
hear anything.
Yep.
That's my wife yelling at Sweeney. All right, and you've probably seen her there, Sweeney. It was, I think, the only chick there. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
that's
Is more,
fine.
we need like more females in the sport.
𝖒𝖕𝖚𝖘 from
There's
Nebula.
one female in all of California.
No, there's
No, there's Sam. There's Valkyrie.
Yeah,
I know a few of the girls from Cali.
from Nebula and
Well, there was only one in NSL.
yeah,
Just
yeah, here in
Oh,
California,
yeah.
we only had one playing in it.
One from Slaughter Gang. I can't think of it.
Yeah, Slaughter, Mars.
Yeah, they
I know if they're coming.
it'd be cool to, see an all-female team. I know we got like a professional paintball all-female team here in Sacramento, and that's just cool to see them doing and stuff like that. Like, it'd be
No,
cool
they
to
just
see.
started one with some of the Speed Soft girls.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't. Heard
I
anything
just
about that.
I just seen it pop up on my screen. I think it's like for the women or something, if I'm not mistaken.
That's cool.
Or
that's
Freck
cool.
knows.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
one of the main people on that women's team in Sacramento actually lives in Humboldt and runs a paintball field up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ask her to practice.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to get involved with paintball and trying to get involved with those people.
The
One of the-
paintball I love, and I wish I could go back, but they kind of sucked me into the airsoft. But
Too expensive.
to get
Uh-uh.
into paintball, it's
expensive.
so fun though. It is
No, but-
a different
Grubs.
experience that you can bring to the field, and you can change the game in airsoft.
Grubs, one of the best things that I can tell you about getting in with fields and stuff, and I'm sure Adam can relate to this. The worst thing I can tell you is no. So asking to practice, asking, can we throw
Yeah,
$100?
we're pretty
hours?
involved with these people. Like, we've been there like once, I think, just like one time, but they fully know us now, and like we're trying to work out practices with their actual people, trying to get us more into paintball. Like, I think I actually I'm getting a paintball gun pretty soon, actually. So I'm trying to get into all the sports.
Yeah, do it. Do it
It's
all.
fun. It's really fun to play it.
Yeah, I played with
Look
like
too
a
far
trash
into it.
rental gun, and then I used like a good gun, and I was like, damn, I gotta get into this. This is fun.
It's cool. It's just messy
AG
and
to
expensive.
Polar Star,
It
man.
is messy and
Yeah,
expensive.
exactly.
So,
What? I'm getting back into paintball too now.
yeah,
Let's do it. Let's get OTM into it.
I played like maybe 20
I ain't
years
going
ago,
back. Too
somewhere around
expensive.
there. Played for a while, but yeah, just it's a little expensive for me since now that
Cost
I have
of
a
paint,
son.
man.
Yeah, airsoft is just so much easier to consistently play. Like BBs are still kind of expensive, but like compared to paint, it's like nothing.
I was about to say, have you looked at a case of paint?
It's like
80
it's
to
like
100.
$40 for 2,000, and like you can
That's
get
cheap paint too.
Yeah.
That's cheap
Yeah.
paint. Not even like the good stuff that you need to be like competing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
heard
mean
that
that new
like
slimy
professional
stuff
teams
that
are
came
paying
out?
like $2,000 just to like play in the tournaments just for paint.
Yeah, because like certain tournaments like require you to have a certain standard of paint.
Yeah, like
because
the
of
you gotta
whatever, certain colors too.
But
So
they
they
just came out
can
with
charge
that new
whatever they
paint.
want too.
Yeah, I know.
So it looks like some of Slaughter will be there. I don't know.
Ooh,
If
yes.
I don't know if they got a squad or if they're running with somebody else or. But
Slaughter's always cool. God,
I love Slaughter. They're a
love
good
Slaughter,
group to
man.
play against.
see, and that's what I'm
I
excited
do.
for. I'm excited to come out and meet all these teams that I see online and don't really know. And like this is my first
Oh,
time ever
Cujo
talking to
will
you
be with
guys. It's just
HSA.
cool that we're going here. So
Yeah, Cujo is with
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cujo's gonna be with HSA, so one of Slaughter's like main members is with HSA East, I believe.
okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Alrighty, guys. I think our time is here, and next time we will see each other will be January 27th. So, alrighty.
We'll be there. Yeah.
But, yeah. I appreciate your time and Chance just talking away all the time and not
Right.
letting anybody else talk and but whatever. I guess this is Chance's show. So, but no. Once again, I thank you guys for your time and glad that you guys are all going to NSL and can't wait to shake your hands there.
Appreciate you
we're
having us
excited.
on.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I see y'all there.
Yes, sir. All right,
Yeah, man.
you guys have a good night.
You too, man.
too.
All right,
see ya.
deuces. What are you yelling at Sweeney for?
That kid's badass.
I keep forgetting to.
You see, holiday seasons arrived here too. Can you hear me? Follow me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, not trying to outdo Santa Claus, but we as Munk Customs, we have some exciting presents for you in store. Follow me, show you them. So, let's start. What do we have for you? Until the 31st of January 2023, for each $100 or each €100 you spend on the www.monkcustoms.com, you will receive one unique code. Every €100 or dollar. So you buy for 400, you get 4 unique codes. If you buy for 200, you get 2 unique codes, etc., etc. You will receive this code within 72 hours after your order. So on the 31st of January, we will pick randomly all the codes for the presents we have. What free giveaways do we have? I mean, we have some nice giveaways. What do you think about a new aluminum Munk ham adapter? Or our new MHQ belt? You didn't heard about that? Go online, check it. Handguards. Completely new Munk Customs handguards. Included sights. Or our new aluminum ESG grip. Yeah, can be yours. Or a complete ultralight emitter for Glock. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna give away a Neo 1 body kit, complete. And last but not least, we're gonna end this year with a bang, but we're gonna start the new year 2023 with a bigger bang. This can be yours. More information about this you will see in the upcoming weeks before the 31st of January. We're gonna pick a winner for this amazing Munk Customs build. For all the information about our giveaways, you go to www.monkcustoms.com and everything will be explained for you right there. I want to end that we as Munk Customs want to wish you and the closest to you a warm, happy and healthy holiday seasons. Going to see you in 2023. Bye-bye.
Blank. You blanked out. You didn't tell me what the password was.
What's going on over there, Jay?
All right, I believe we are live. Never know about these things, but I believe we are live. I'm going to do the same thing I do with every single one. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves. Let's go ahead and start with the Joker guys. Whoever wants to start, I'm going to let you guys fight for it.
All right. Yeah, I'm 𝖒𝖘𝖚 from Jokers Nonstop Chicago.
I'm Noah from Jokers Nonstop Wisconsin.
I'm Greedy from Jokers Nonstop Missouri.
And where did you guys?
And I'm Fivves.
Oh yeah.
From the NSL. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, we know who you are. Knock it off.
Yeah, just maybe there's someone who doesn't know.
Yeah. All right. So, fill me in about you guys, Jokers, because I'm on West Coast, so unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot about the teams over there. How long you all been together? How long you guys been playing? All that good stuff.
Warren, you want to take it away with the history?
Yeah. We did start in 2015. Going on solid 8 years now, coming up. But this tournament will be the first time that we have a real core group going.
Okay.
And we figured we might as well, we're doing it real big, especially with Greedy's birthday coming up around the same time. I think the day before, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We partying or what?
Day before.
Nice. So about 2015. That's you all have been around for a while.
Good while. But just local, primarily Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And then not a solid year ago, maybe Greedy had to move down to Missouri. He started the Missouri chapter.
Okay. Now, are you guys all coming together for NSL from all over, or you guys is that okay? And
We actually have me coming from Missouri. We have a couple guys coming from Wisconsin. We have another guy coming from Georgia, and then we have our main team coming up from Illinois.
Damn, that's awesome. Are you guys planning to do other NSL events, or is it just this one? Or because I know it's a pain in the butt to get teams together, and if you guys are in multiple states, that's got to be even a little harder. But are you guys planning on doing other events, or just testing the waters on this one?
No, of course. I mean, we definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
we're planning on going to different tournaments. We're really trying to figure out how it's going to be with the seating events, because I know that that's going to be completely different to us, especially with some of our guys not even being used to Speedsoft or any Steveqb type tournaments, and some of them are fresh with that. So when it comes to actually having players that are ready for it, this is just going to be a practice round for it. I think we're going to be trying to go to Rhode Island to make one of the seating events, possibly to Florida for their seating event. CIA in Cali is going to be pushing it a little bit, but we're going to try to at least hit 2. It's really availability and money cost.
Yeah.
I know that some of us are in college, and also half of us have jobs with it. So we're trying to make sure that everybody has a balance to it.
Yeah, real life can kind of throw a wrench in all this and make it a little hard with school and work and kids, adults. Yeah, it can be brutal. So that's why we're trying to figure out this balance. And like I say all the time, hopefully we can start getting these sponsors that could start helping us with some travel money and stuff like that. And so one thing I would suggest for teams is reach out to people, reach out to team companies, big, small. Hey, can you throw us $100 for travel, and we'll shout you out. Whatever it takes, and hopefully we start getting these sponsors that see what we're doing here, and we'll start helping out. So because traveling sucks. It's hard, expensive. You gotta get time off of work. Then if you got a family and kids at home, man. So what about you, Fivves? How you been?
This guy.
I'm doing great. Super busy actually. NSL keeping me up. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, I can assure you. Also, to get to this stage was a hustle. The last 2 weeks were insane. But I'm super happy that we launched it. And well, speaking of the tournaments, I think it's great that already Shotzone is booked out, kinda. And that I hear from you guys, also from OTM and all the others, that they want to travel. And of course, it's hard to travel. But if you play good, it's probably fine with like 2 or 3 events, maybe even just one. It really depends on the performance. And that's what we want to achieve next year for the US, basically. Get everyone familiar with the format, get the fields in there, and show what it's all about. And then from there we can build something for the coming years. But that was basically the most we could do. And obviously there will be more local tournaments, as we call them, or regional tournaments, just to get practice in and stuff, so you don't have to travel that far, or it's just at your local field. So big things coming up, and I really hope that all of you guys will like the format, because as we said, it's different, but it's what Adam says. We aim at a professional sport.
Yeah. He brings up a good point. Like, I know we only have the 4 seeding tournaments, but what a lot of people don't know is we have what we call Tier C, where it's just a local tournament. Say Shotzone. Shotzone could put on local NSL tournaments. It doesn't go towards your points or standings, but it's still, a local Speedsoft tournament. Like your everyday tournament that everybody's used to, but it's going to be an NSL format. So, that's something we're working on, and we're trying to launch this year. And, a lot of it's going to be on the owners to get that going. So, also Fivves brings up a good point about all the stuff behind the scenes, like the stuff this man does. Like, I'm doing just a small fraction of what he's doing, and I'm ready to pull my hair out. This guy, I believe him not sleeping, because a lot of people just think, it's just a tournament. There is so much to do.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's insane. So thank you, Fivves, for all your hard work that you've been doing, and we appreciate it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
But hopefully you guys like it. I did a practice the other weekend at Shotzone, and everybody's loved it. Sacramento, we did the launch tournament. Everybody loved it. It's confusing.
That was dope.
It's very confusing at first. So that's why we say definitely come out Friday if you can. And even if if your whole team can't make it, if just 5 of you can, or even 3 of you, and you can mix with other people. Like Friday's not a serious day where it's like, no, you got to be with your team and blah blah. Like Friday's about learning how to play it. So just if you can make it, and then we'll start figuring stuff out. But I want to ask you guys: is there anything that you're seeing that is throwing you guys off, or anything you're concerned about? Or I knew we had some questions. Let's go.
Okay. So one of the big things for me that I was seeing was the offense versus defense. That kind of threw me for a loop. I heard you talking about that with OTM, and I was like, wait, hold on.
Yep.
So if you're on defense and you get the flag, like if you bum rush it and you get the flag right off the bat, is that round done?
So
Yes, it's a snatch.
yeah. So
yeah.
So
So if you're on defense, you could end this round. Like if you get low enough and you have a guy who's fast enough, you could just, and it's done.
So here's where I think what you're thinking. I'm thinking you think there's the flag in the middle, and you're running and grabbing it. Is that what you're thinking? No. So offense, defense. Offense starts with the flag in their hand.
Oh.
So here's how
Okay.
I'd like to explain it to Americans. Think of American football. Offense,
Okay.
defense. This is honestly the best way to do it. Offense is
Yeah, it is. It is.
offense is starting with the ball on the end zone, and once the whistle goes, people go wherever. Offense gets shot. If he drops, he's got to drop the flag. Once defense grabs that flag, it's an interception. What NSL calls a snatch. American terms for us, until we learn it, is an interception.
Interception.
Round's
Okay.
over. Defense's job is just to grab that flag. So there's going to be a buzzer
That
system.
also means that you cannot score points as defense. So your only objective is, as Adam said, defending. But in order to score points, you need to attack.
Yeah. So yeah, your only goal is to get that flag, that snatch, and change possession, because you can't score points on defense. Now, I don't know if you guys heard me talking about a buzzer. That's a whole new tricky situation that people get tripped up on. So in the dead boxes, there will be buzzers. Let's say I'm on offense. I shoot you, and you're the last guy. Somebody you're going to want to put like the first guy dead. You guys will figure it out. Somebody will hit that buzzer as soon as your 5th guy is dead. I have 3 seconds to go score a touchdown.
Okay.
So that's why.
So it's like for when NSL would use towel. It's kind of like a safety, and then you have those 3 seconds to get to that buzzer.
So
okay.
I don't know how much you guys have watched like the live, like any of the other tournaments and stuff like that. So what you'll see at the end of each round is somebody sprinting as fast as they can and usually diving into the wall. So that's them with 3 seconds trying to score a touchdown. Or you'll notice the defense running around looking on the ground all frantic. That's because the other team has hit the buzzer and they got 3 seconds to get that interception, i.e. snatch.
So basically, a pro tip, because I know, and you will figure it out, but don't hide the flag in the back. Like I saw a lot of American teams, and the EU teams did it as well in the beginning. Take the flag off break, put it in home or put it in left corner or something. Then you are good, you kill everyone, they hit the buzzer. Oh yeah, I have the flag, I need to run. And it's impossible. Like we measured it, and that's why it's only like 3. I think it's even less than 3 seconds, but or depending on the field size. But it's impossible. It's almost impossible standing at the 50 line. Like what you want to do is be at minimum with the flag at 50 line, watch where the last player is, watch him getting hit, raise his hand, and then start running. Sometimes you even want to predict when he gets hit. So for example, a back player comes in, trades with him, and you know he's going to trade with him, you already start running to make sure that you're in time. Like we saw a couple of times, people standing at the 50 line, standing, and not able scoring a hang. And that's unfortunate, because if you are able to wipe everyone out, you're good with the flag, it needs to be a hang.
Yeah, that's when all these next level plays start coming in, and you're discussing it or running plays with your team out there, knowing the count. Like 4-2. Okay, we know there's 2 guys left. 4-1. Okay, there's 1 guy left. Let's start pushing the flag guy up there because, like Fivves was saying, you don't want, like, it's hard from the 50 to go score that touchdown and get that flag hang when they hit the buzzer with 3 seconds. So NSL is designed to be an aggressive sport. We're playing fast. It's not your TDM where you're just sitting in the back right just shooting for the 5-minute rounds. It's not. All the small bunkers are going to be in the back. All the big bunkers are at the 50 because that's where we want all the action. We want, people pressing up, and that's why we have all these timers and buzzers. It's meant to be played fast. And you guys will see, like Friday, we're not going to talk about Friday, but Saturday, teams are going to be playing very just sitting back, kind of passive. And once they start getting it and it starts clicking, Sunday, watch. Sunday we'll be playing. So
then you can definitely count on, like, at least I will be there Friday. I will be there Friday morning if I have to. The second you open those doors, I'm gonna be on that field going, "Can we play?
Yeah.
I want to learn."
And that's the thing. If it's just
I'll be right next to you.
Yeah, if it's just a few, like, that's so big just to get that little experience and be able to bring it to your team and be like, whoa, you know what,
exactly.
guys, we need to remember to do this and this and this. And there's going to be plenty of teams that only have 3 players there on a Friday because it's hard to get there on a Friday because people got real life. So, you know what? You guys jump in with HSA or PBZ or tacos, anybody, like, just to get that experience. So it's going to be huge because my first time I played in Europe, and those guys, of course, are insane, but I had no, pardon my French, fucking clue what I was doing. I didn't know if I was on offense, defense. I didn't know who had the flag. I didn't even know what bunker I was going to because once we start playing too, it's so fast. Like, you don't have a whole lot of time between rounds. As soon as your round's over, you're over there. You're reloading. You're trying to figure out what you're doing. And, oh, shit, you guys are up right now. So it's fast. Be ready for that. Have extra mags. Have a pit crew loading mags for you. Just be ready because it is fast. It is fast.
It's usually like a 30-second or less interval that you have between each round. It's pretty quick with it.
Yeah.
Well, you play always with 4 teams at one heat. We call it heat. So you play tacos and then 2 other teams playing, and it switched back and forth. So you have probably more time in between, but it can happen, will happen, obviously, that 1 team or 2 teams are finished earlier. So you're playing back to back, and then you have like 1 minute refill in between rounds, but that's still like, you just come off the field, and you have to immediately be ready to be there again.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with like split decks or like how NXL does paintball, where there's 4 teams going at once? So that's how
I'm familiar with the NXL setup.
How he's explaining, like, it'll be like, say, tacos against jokers. Boom. So we'll play. Our round will be over. It might be 1 minute. We go off the field. PBZ comes on with Nebula, and they play for 5 minutes. So we're playing for 15 minutes. So
10.
That game might be done really quick because if they're out there for 15 minutes and we only play for 5 minutes, we still have 10 minutes left of game to play. Then it gets really fast because luckily we go off the field and we have these other 2 teams playing and we get to take a little break. But if they're done and it's just us, we have 1 minute in between each round to go grab mags. So yes, it could get very insane and fast, and you'll have players not making it out on the field, and yeah. So just be ready just try to be mentally ready for all that.
One thing, Adam, we're gonna play 10 minutes in the seeding tournaments when we have 15 teams there, because otherwise it's not possible to make it on 2 days.
Okay.
With the schedule, so we have pre-made schedules, and with 15 teams, hopefully we can always get 15 teams, but I'm pretty confident how it looks right now. We will play 10 minutes, and with the A tier and S tier, so the higher ranked tournaments, so European and US Championship, for example, A tier tournament, they will be played 15 minutes and on a 3-day tournament. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday tournament. So you get even more game time and more like energy consuming games. And of course, the ST events, the Globals and Nations Cup, will be also 3 days and also 15 minutes.
That's good to know because I thought we were playing 10 minutes, and that's how lost I am with what's been going on. And
yeah, it depends on the number of teams. Maybe in the future we can extend that to 12 minutes, but that just depends on how good everyone picks up the flow and how fast we can execute it. So in the beginning, we expect it to be a little bit more slow, but once teams get the hang of it, maybe there's the room for that. But we said, okay, let's have a clean setup with the organization. 10 minutes is enough for the start.
Plus, East Coast is killing it with all your guys' teams over there. God, you guys got teams everywhere. It's awesome.
It's pretty much the whole line down the East Coast border. It's pretty crazy.
Like, I believe Shotzone sold or got reservations for half their tickets today when he made the announcement. Like, it's time to get them. Like you guys are doing it over there. It's awesome. It's awesome. So.
Yeah.
I think with a big thing with all the teams going like today and stuff, it's more or less Shotzone is one of a kind in kind of that area. Like I know for Wisconsin, we have nothing anywhere near like 𝖒𝑄b stuff right now.
Yeah.
Illinois kind of with like, but even Illinois, we really don't have anything like Indianapolis pretty much as close.
Fields?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how a lot of it is. I mean, hopefully we start getting, owners that are seeing that there's a need for this, and, we start building and getting some more indoor fields and stuff like that. So, or even outdoor speed fields. Like my home field's got an outdoor speed field, and it's cool.
There's one. If I remember correctly, it's in Beloit, but it's an outdoor one. It runs the same inflatables actually that Shotzone runs, but it's outdoor. I've been meaning to get out there, but I've been so busy with finals and like other school stuff that I've just not had the time. I hope to get out there before tournament just so I can practice outdoor at least and do some practice.
Yeah, Rainbow, it isn't anything crazy, but it's something that's good to just get mentally practice for it.
Yeah, it's more or less I just want to have that time, especially that's going to be the reason. As soon as Adam said that we're going to be open on Friday, I'm like,
we'll start a tournament. We'll start a
So
tournament.
what's up? We're in then, right?
Yeah, we're
all right.
So, but yeah, it's going to be good. I'm just glad that, we're getting all these teams. Like, you guys are from multiple states, and, my team and another team's coming from California. I think just 2, maybe 3. I think there might be 3 teams.
I think it's 2 from Cali, if I'm correct. I'd have to look back at the roster.
Okay,
I know
I was told,
is
I
from
think
Cali.
HSA has a team out of California that might come. I don't know.
HSA has a West Coast and an East Coast, I'm pretty sure. So I think they
And both of those teams are coming.
Okay. Yeah, because see, I'm trying to learn all these new teams that I'm just now seeing and stuff that, so it's awesome that we're starting to get this big and do this. So
It's a lot of new faces. I'm very excited to be able to meet all of you guys because like I love networking with people and doing all that stuff, especially with the airsoft community. This is being able to, like, I got brought into Jokers in I think August, if I remember correctly, and ever since it's really been this like dream come true. I've still got like the honeymoon goggles on. Like I'm still like in this little phase of like, I'm loving this. This is so much fun. I got an airsoft team. I get to go to competition.
Yeah.
We went in August. We went
The
to
August SXL.
Yeah, we went to
August
SXL, and it was the first tournament I got to play.
Uh-huh.
It was so much fun. The second I was on Joker's B team, and we played PVZ. The second we dropped on the field with PVZ, it was fun. It wasn't competition. Nobody cared. It was just, we're gonna go out there and have fun. And the whole competition after that, like, it kind of like set it up. Like I was like, at a point before that, I was like a little down because we B team had started like with 4 people, so it was a little rough for us.
Yeah.
But the second we played PVZ and got that like fun attitude, and I started talking with PVZ guys, it was just fun. The rest of the competition, I didn't care about points. I didn't care about if we were gonna win or not.
Yeah.
And like we just had fun, and it was to do that. It was such a cool experience, and I'm so excited that I get to be.
I'm glad that you got to experience that, and that tournament was good for you, and NSL should be the same way. It should be fun for you. Trust me, it's going to be very competitive because we're trying to be that next level tournament. So it is going to be competitive, but all the NSL, not that I've been to a bunch, but NSL, it's a party. Like, it's a big family. Like we all, it's competitive. People's blood gets boiling and stuff, but man, after we come together, and that's what I love about this. And I'm excited. I'm excited for 2023. I'm excited for what Fivves is bringing us. I'm excited for the next year. Man, I love this. I love this.
Yeah.
So, let's just keep growing it. Let's keep doing it. Let's have those experiences that you had at your tournament, and stuff that you could talk about and preach to other people and bring positive to the players, because that's what we need. We need to get rid of all the toxic stuff and let's just have fun. Go out there, play hard, and have fun.
Exactly.
I'm about it. Yeah.
Any other crazy rules that you guys are lost on? Because I know there's a lot out there right now. Me and Fivves are one of the best to be asking.
Yeah, probably.
Like anything.
If you're I got one.
Okay,
if you're on offense, you have to eliminate everyone on defense before you can score your point, or can you just score your point if you're on offense?
You can score your point whenever you want.
Okay.
So if there's,
you can also have the situation, you run on their field side, you get shot, you drop it. Let's say zone 3, you almost made it, but there was one guy camping, he shot you, you're out. He sees the flag, runs for the flag, he snatches, but you still get 3 points for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
like both sides get what they want, but of course not the hang.
So
okay,
let me confuse you a little bit more. So
great.
That's what a lot of teams didn't understand. They thought once there was a snatch, yes, round is over, but they thought their points went away. Whatever points you get, they stay. So you get, if nothing happens, you get 3 tries on offense. Me going back to football, you get first down, second down, third down. And so zones, you get to zone 1, which is past the 50. That's 1 point. You get a little bit further into zone 2, 2 points. Zone 3, 3 points. The next one would be a flag hang, and depending on what down you do, that is a certain amount of points. 12, 11, 10. So say you get it to zone 1, 1 point. Nothing happens, you go to round 2. Zone 2, you get another 2 points, so now you get 3 points. Like he was saying, say you get it all the way to zone 3, and then they end up getting a snatch. Well, you get the 1 point, the 2 point, and the 3 points. Or whatever zones you get it into. And those points will go towards you. So your points never go away. The only way that they kind of can is, say if you go zone 1, flagging. Flagging is the most points that you could get. So we're going to give you that. We're not going to give you the zone 1, because that's only 2 points. You're going to want the flagging points. So we always give you the most points possible.
Okay.
So yes, I know, probably confusing, but a lot of teams.
It's a little confusing, but it kind of makes sense. It's more or less like, as soon as you're past that 50, you're in points territory, and depending on where you stop in your points territory depends on how many you get.
So there were teams, like say 20 seconds left, that all they needed is like 1 or 2 points to take the lead, and they didn't want to. Well, at that point, you run your ass off and dive and get that zone 1. Who cares if they shoot you and get a snatch? You got those points, you won. So that's just one of the many strategies to NSL. So, but a lot of people, I don't know which. Oh God, Fivves. What does that say? Oh no, he got it. I don't know if you guys could see that. Okay. Weird.
I'm not. I wasn't watching chat.
Okay. Somebody tried to join the chat, and it's in Dutch, so I didn't know what button to hit. I've done it where I've hit a button and the whole stream went away. But
hit one button. Yeah, Why'd it crash? What's going on?
One button and the whole thing shut off. So, but yeah, there's just so much to it. The points, the buzzers, the zones, offense, defense, snatches. So.
Also, what might happen at some point, you're attacking, you're doing good, you get your flag hangs, then you are defending good, you get a snatch, so you have a comfortable lead. everything is fine, and then the time is going to an end, and you see, okay, maybe two minutes up. You are attacking, you are leading. So you are not actually attacking. So you are hiding the flag somewhere in the back, build up a strong defense line, put up your best shooters, put up your best like hold guys to hold the position, and the defenders actually need to rush it to you in order to get the snatch, because otherwise the time will just run out and they will lose. So that's also something you have to keep in mind towards the end of the game.
So it almost would be advantageous, I know, to have someone. We're already going, probably Jokers will have somebody sitting in the wings reloading magazines in between rounds. It'd be a good idea to make sure that that person is like counting points more or less, to make sure, like, so that at the end, like when you're coming down to your last couple of minutes, you can be like, okay guys, you've got this many points, they've got this many points, all you have to do is do this, or you have to go get a flag snatch.
Yes,
they kind of know when they're going into those what they need to do.
So here's
and unfortunately we don't have a point display for the players yet, so we are working on that, but it's like super hard to execute with everything like taken into consideration. So that is definitely something we're gonna have in the future, but maybe not just for the next few tournaments. But the head ref will always announce with a microphone the points that got scored in the previous match. So if you have zone 3, he will say zone 3, and then you know, okay, 3 points. So maybe just take a pen and paper or your smartphone, write it down. So
and then just
that
have
is
it on
like,
you so that, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
But really have one guy dedicated to that, also watching the time, because if he is then reloading mags and stuff, then he maybe is not paying attention of what happened, and then you think, hey, we have to leave by 2 points. Actually, you're 1 point behind, and that can like fuck up your whole game.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play, but it's not a bad idea to have, you know, if you have enough players or family, whatever, to have a pit crew, somebody who just loads mags, and also to have a coach. That's one thing that I haven't talked about much about this, but NSL is also designed to have coaches just for this reason, to think of strategies. Oh crap, there's 3 minutes, we need 7 points, what are we going to do? You know, it's hard for you to come off the field as you're breathing, can barely breathe out of your mask, and you're reloading, to think about what strategy are we going to do with 3 minutes left. So to have a coach on the sideline is huge. So if you could have a coach and somebody who's, you know, doing your pit crew, big time. Or at least the players that aren't in at that moment can be your pit crew, but it would be great to have a designated coach that doesn't play, that just is your coach. So
that's what we're saying, like minimum 8, because you're gonna have probably one at some point out with a penalty. You're gonna have maybe someone injured. You need people for refills, and that fills up all those spots who are not actually playing that specific moment. And it's a team effort. And like when we played, we always said, no matter who's going to be in the first 5 in that round, it's a team effort. We win or we lose as a team. And everyone is equally important, because without them, the people on the field can't do their job. And it's like really, it has to click with your team, and everyone has to put their egos aside. And we even had sometimes the situation where, like on paper, a better player than the others said, you know what, I'm done for that round. You go, you play, you got that. I need a break. And having then a player being ready and step in can win you tournaments.
Yeah.
Because if he is like, oh, I haven't played the entire match, then he's not going to perform. But if he's just waiting for that moment, that can be a win for you, and meaning winning the tournament or losing it.
And that's,
that can be the
that's
difference.
so huge what he's talking about. Like, because I know all teams are different. Like some teams are going to try to mix in everybody. Some teams are just going to run their main 5 and have backups. Like, but it's such a team sport to have players on your team that are willing just to pit crew. You know what? You need mags loaded? Cool. You want me to run out there and grab your mags after all that stuff? Like it's so huge to have players that can put their ego aside and do what it takes for the team. And that's part of NSL. That's part of NSL, and that's what all these teams need to realize is you're not going to be able to play all the time, and players aren't going to be. You have 8 to 12 players, like they're not going to play every player as much as they want and stuff. but they need to realize they're there for the team, and there's other stuff they could do to help.
Yeah, I remember last tournament when we were playing in the SXL tournament. Our major issue is not having enough players. We would wear our main team out, and that would be one of the biggest issues. Is that our main five would just get blown out. That whole entire tournament, I want to say, was a 8 or 9 hour tournament straight, and having those 5 guys constantly running those was just insane. And I mean, yeah, we had subs and everything like that, but we wanted to make sure that everybody played. So I know that for this tournament, it's going to be a little bit different. We have, I want to say it's either 2 or 3 guys that are pretty much just going to stay into the sidelines, catch mags, refill, just doing pit crew, as you said. A lot of coaching and stuff like that will be more like president standpoints of the different divisions and everything like that, putting our minds together and everything. And I mean, a lot of with the points, we usually have some guys up at that top by the spectation box up at the top, usually watching that area. So, I mean, it's really a team effort just trying to put it all together. So that was one of the main things that we struggled with last tournament that it's going to improve on for this tournament.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's what it's all about, is improving. Like from where you guys are going to come in Friday to, say, if you guys go to another tournament, then imagine you guys coming in and not really knowing just what we're explaining to you right now. The experience you guys get then when you go to Rhode Island or whatever your next event, like everybody's going to be so much better. And, you know, it takes quite a few events to start getting it. Like you'll see Sunday stuff will start happening and people will start figuring out, plays will start being ran and teams will start communicating better and stuff like that. So, yeah, then there's the whole point system to, you know, just to qualify for that. And correct me if I'm wrong, Fivves, it is the top 15, no minimum.
Yes.
I mean, if you qualify with one event, you could do one event.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. As I said, like you only have 4 seeding events. The winner gets 300 points. I'm not putting my hand for that somewhere, but if you win a tournament, I think guaranteed that you are through. Like don't count on that if it's not the case, but I think it's mathematically not possible to outscore you there. At least it's very, very unlikely. Yeah. So yeah, you are good. And when you play 2 tournaments, it really raises the chances for you.
Yeah. All right. Anything in chat?
Warren, did you have anything to say?
I'm just listening. I'm appreciating all the insight. I'm into it.
Yeah,
Cool.
Also, if you have like problems with understanding certain rules, that goes for everyone. You can hit me up on Instagram all time. Just ask. Like I probably know the rules better than anyone.
He does.
And yeah, just ask, because it's as everyone says, like as the Grubs guy said, it's a lot, and you will always find new details, new thoughts, and every rule basically is well thought about and is a reason, or there's a reason why it's there. We're gonna do a small update soon, probably after Christmas, with some changes, like minor changes to it, but obviously that will be revealed on our webpage, and we have a patch notes there, so you can like read through what is actually new, so you have an easier time finding it. And it's like little details. For example, we will change that if you're in the way of the guy running in for a flag hang, like if you block him unintentionally or intentionally, it's always a free hang, because that happened in the Sacramento tournament a couple of times. And we said, okay, that's not like intentionally made for the game, and it shouldn't be like a thing that you can abuse, so it will be always a hang, and then there's nothing to gain from it. Like those little details we're gonna change or like add here and there, so nothing major, but yeah, that's how we do it, that we always have the patch notes and you can read what's new.
Yeah, you guys can hit us up on anything, Instagram, Discord, all that stuff on the website, because it is a lot. So, but anything else? Anything you guys got? Any shout outs? Anything you want to throw out there? Do it. Let's do this.
I got a
team
quick question
president
for
who
you.
started it all. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for coach wise, if we are going to have coaches, are they only allowed in penalty boxes or on the field, or where would they be located at?
They would be off the field, like the main, probably like the tunnel. I think he's trying to put in a tunnel he was talking about. So coaches, they would be off the field, but probably by the main exit, because at Shotzone they only have the one exit out of the corner. So I would probably think that's where they would be, is right there.
Okay.
All right.
All good?
Oh, man.
How confused are you guys? Is your guys' heads going, what are we getting into?
I'm just looking to come into this with the mentality to adapt.
Got to.
Just take it all in and adapt.
Got to. Yeah, just come into this, like you said, to adapt. It's not your traditional TDM. Like, you're not going out there 5v5 trying to kill. I don't know if you guys heard little 𝖒𝖓𝖐𝖈 from Grubs talking about how much it's all about the flag. I don't care if you're on offense or defense. It's about that flag. You'll get so tunnel vision, your guy will get shot and drop the flag right in front of you, and you won't even pick it up. You won't even think. It's all about that flag. Anytime the flag is on the ground, you want that thing, offense or defense. So, and that's just what we're not used to. We're used to going out there and let's sweep, the snake side and flank them, and it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about getting that flag and snatching or hanging. Then you get the 1v1s. Whoo! We haven't even talked about
that. Yeah, you haven't even talked about the 1v1s, and I saw that on the rules set, and I was like,
so let me throw that out there real quick. Once again, going back to American football. A team scores their touchdown. Hold on. I got to let my dog out real quick.
All right. Oh, yeah, those 1v1s are like, I read about them, I'm like,
Yeah, I think what I would really recommend, of course, watching all the footage. For example, go watch Nations Cup, because the live stream there was like the best ever. And do it together with the team and start with a round that starts and try to follow what is happening. Like, oh, that was a snatch. Okay, that is a snatch. And like, try to match what you read in the rules to what you've seen on the field. I think that will help you a lot on the tournament, because the better you are prepared, the farther you will go in the tournament. I 100% promise you that, because there will be teams being unprepared, and that's a good way on capitalizing on that, even without hitting the training field before.
Yeah, the 1v1s, those get intense. That's just another cool aspect to it. 30 seconds to hang the flag is what you get. 30 seconds. So it's once again another fast-paced part of the game.
I gotta say, when you guys told us that there weren't going to be hard surfaces, there was some tears. I was crying a little.
On the bunkers, or
yeah, for bunkers, that we were going to have the inflatables. I was like, but I wanted hard surfaces.
Yeah, we tried it, just logistics and all that stuff. It just came out where we're doing what we have to do to keep this tournament going. But any other NSL event, the field should be with hard bunkers, and it should be the same layout every time. So when you go to Rhode Island, we're going to try to get it as best as we can to match what the layout's going to be. And I know a lot of people are hitting us up about the layout. We will be dropping a layout.
It will drop soon.
We will drop that soon. But like I said, that layout should be the same at Rhode Island, Sacramento, Tampa, Netherlands. We tried to do it here. We just logistics. It didn't work out. But we're trying to make it fair. So there's no home field advantage, this, that, like knowing that we could go to Netherlands and play on the same exact field. So that's the plan. Alrighty, guys. If there's not anything else,
I don't have any other questions.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
You will. You'll have questions. Don't worry.
I mean, yeah.
That would be a big question.
Maybe not now.
Don't get him.
but yeah, just try to get some experience where you can by watching the streams, you know, whatever, talking. If you have questions, hit us up. But definitely be there Friday if you can.
For sure.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Jokers, we'll be doing like a demo and stuff like that, just running through everything. So don't worry about it.
That's the best thing to do. Best thing to do. Alrighty, guys. I want to thank you. It's probably nice and late for you guys over there, and it's only like 9:45 here, and I'm tired and ready for bed. But I'm also old, so.
Lucky, it's midnight for me almost.
Man. What,
Yeah.
well, Fivves is like F you guys. It's like 7 in the morning now, and I haven't even.
Yeah, right. It's already tomorrow for him.
But no, I just want to thank you guys for your time and coming on here, and you know what, coming out to NSL and doing what you guys are doing. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Of course.
Close this with a special shout out.
Come
on. Our real special one to our team president, Red Hood. Him and I actually built the foundation of this team, and for us to be in a proper competition like this was beyond our dreams. But he is one of the biggest reasons that we are going to be doing this next month. So real big shout out to him.
Shout out.
All right. Well, thanks so much, guys.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. I would like to give a shout out real quick also to the man that created this NSL and created Munk and everything like that. Happy birthday to Bert. It is his birthday. With the time difference, if it's still his birthday or not, but happy birthday to Bert, and I am drinking a nice rum for him. Happy birthday, Bert.
For sure. Shout out to the man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you for making it, and I will see you guys in January.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See you there.
You all have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
All right. I don't know what you guys can still see, if I'm even talking, if you guys can even hear me. So I am just going to keep talking. Thank you for everybody that was in chat. Thank you for, let's see if you can get my face. You know, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I don't know, but thank you for being here and talking and asking questions and being involved. And hopefully I see you guys January or at Rhode Island, Tampa, Sacramento. Like, try to make it to these events. Try to grow the sport. Try to stay positive for the sport, for airsoft.
It's your boy Steveqb, looking forward to seeing all of y'all's faces out in Sacramento, California, as we have the first, yes I said the first, NSL official tournament on U.S. soil. Catch y'all later.